Football never ends.
The NFC North. Okay, the only thing they have is the second. I have the Chicago Bears last place. The only thing they have is the second place Lee Russell and Jordan Howard. That's it. That's really all they have. I don't like the quarterback situation. Victor Cruz is probably the best wide receiver in that squad, and that's terrible. Well, I mean, and they what's his name? The guy from Alshon Jeffrey, when he was hurt, he's just a guy. He hasn't done anything yet. So that's all they really have on the Bears offense. I don't see anything, no big deal. Let's go to Minnesota Vikings. Mr. Quaddles, I know you're watching. I don't care. I'm picking your Vikings number 3. Do you know why? Because did you guys address the offensive line? I mean, you added a guy like Dalvin Cook and Latavius Murray, but who the hell's blocking? And your quarterback is still Sam Bradford. My God, that's so sick. AP's not there no more. AP's not there. You got a good receiving corps. You got a very good defense, but the offensive line is the key. You need offensive line to do a lot. Now, they're number 3, Josh. My number 2 team. Now, Dullah. I got the Green Bay Packers at number 2. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers. He's not God. Who is he? Wow. Who is Aaron Rodgers? I mean, let's keep this real. I'm going to say it right now. Aaron Rodgers is soft as tissue, my man. Only thing he can do is them dumb Hail Marys. Hail Marys ain't going to win you all the time. Got a good receiving corps. Offensive line is questionable, but who you have on defense? I mean, my God, it's so sickening. Aaron Rodgers. So what? Go eat some cheese. My number 1 team is the team that's going to have the best quarterback in that division this year, who's going to be the highest paid quarterback this year. And guess what? Ever since Calvin Johnson retired, Detroit's been looking kind of decent, adding some nice toys from Mr. Damn, what's his name? What's his name, Dullah? Say his name, Dullah. That's right, Matthew Stafford. And not only is Matthew Stafford gonna help Detroit Lions win that division, he's an MVP candidate. I got some things for Detroit for the playoff spot. I won't spoil it.
Damn, okay.
Dullah, did you pay him to say this stuff?
I think Dude was trying to stay hush-hush about that.
Oh,
right?
shit.
But, Tim, I got to agree with the bottom feeder of the league, or that division. I keep saying league, but the division is going to be the Chicago Bears. I have them at 3-13. I think they can sneak a divisional win against the Vikings somehow, and then I think they can sneak a couple more against San Fran and Cleveland. But that's their only saving grace this season. It's going to be kind of an S storm back there with Glennon and Trubisky in this year. And then right after that, I got the Cardinals. Not doing too hot either. The receivers aren't looking too great over there after Larry Fitz.
Who?
Wait. Oh, we're doing the North. See, I keep looking at this and thinking we're on the West. Son of a – I'm sorry. Yeah, I got the Vikings next. I apologize. 6-10, I got the Vikings. My apologies. Tim threw me off with this. Going North next after this.
He said the Cardinals.
The Vikings, I don't really like the Vikings too much. I do like Dalvin Cook acquired, but you just had Latavius Murray there, so that's going to be a little conundrum. And then you basically got the same thing with the Giants in TJ Clemmings there with Eric Flowers, kind of. It's a little bit of a clone over there. And outside of Stephon Diggs, you don't have too much proven except for Adam Thielen, maybe? All right, so – and then moving on from there, I actually have a little bit of a tie going on to lead the NFC North between the Packers and the Lions. I think both are going to finish around 11-5, potentially maybe 10-6. But I think that Detroit, they don't have amazing receivers. But Matthew Stafford, I think, is just so – he doesn't get enough credit for the play that he puts in at quarterback. And I think they have some decent backs that are also underrated in a sense. And I'm waiting to see what Amir Abdullah can really do in the pass-catching scheme, even though Theo Riddick is going to steal some. But again, with Green Bay, it's going to be all Aaron Rodgers trying to perform without a real running back there. And they got some young bucks in the secondary, and their linebackers are getting old, man. It's not going to be the same defense in Lambeau. So I think if they get in double digits, it's really going to be Aaron Rodgers just having another MVP-esque season.
Lambeau. Green Bay.
Fox, go ahead, my man.
I think you guys are crazy. I'm going to agree with the Bears last, and I'm going to agree with the Bears being last because they really don't have any good receivers. All they got is Jordan Howard, and the quarterback situation is a dumpster fire, to say the least. But of the 4 teams, they had the best offensive line in both run and pass block in the NFC North. Detroit would be 3. They were one of the worst as far as the offensive line was concerned in that division, with run blocking and pass blocking. And I understand they had a good season last year, but that was an anomaly. I'm not buying it the same way I didn't buy the Jets when the Jets brought in Matt Forte and everybody thought, oh, yeah, they went 10-6, they got a shot. No, Detroit doesn't have a shot. The Vikings, they'll be second. But again, it's not going to be pretty either. This division, the second place is 8-8 at best. And the Packers are going to take first. It's that simple. It's Aaron Rodgers, Tim. It's Jordy Nelson, the guy that's better than Des Bryant. It's Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb. Now they got Martellus Bennett. Yeah, it's the Green Bay Packers.
All right, so because this is my division, I know so much about it. Look, we'll start at the bottom. Look, Chicago's a joke. They are. And they're not getting better anytime soon. It's so Fogs. You did bring up the Detroit Lions offensive line. They did go out and sign T.J. Lang and Ricky Wagner to help upgrade that line. However, because I hate OTAs and 100%, Taylor Decker got hurt. We're trying out Greg Robinson, the former number 2 overall pick, as our left tackle. Oh, this might get ugly. And there's no telling when Taylor Decker will come back. Guess is as good as mine. The Lions, they have a shot, but it's gonna depend on a lot. Is Eric Ebron gonna be consistent? Is Amir Abdullah gonna stay healthy? Go to the defense. What are we getting out of Ziggy Ansah? He's on the PUP right now. They lost Kerry Hyder to a torn Achilles. Who's gonna play opposite him? They get Jared Davis. They go get Tease Tabor. They got big play Slay and Glover Quinn, but just as a unit, like I don't know what to expect from them. It's gonna be the same thing every year. If Detroit can't run the ball effectively, it's gonna be tough. Last season was a fun season to watch. The way the schedule is set up, they can't do that. They can't play from behind and do all this fourth quarter theatrics again. It's just not gonna happen. Not saying they don't have a shot. I think they have a shot at the playoffs. Who knows? But, Minnesota, Tim, you said offensive line. They did acquire Mike Remmers. They did acquire Riley Reif from Detroit. They did draft Pat Elfin out of Ohio State to play center. I agree, though. I don't know I still know what to get out of them on offense. Their defense will be fine.
All right. Hey guys.
What?
Finish.
Up top, Green Bay. Yeah, I know they got deficiencies, especially in the secondary. Everyone says it over and over again. It's Aaron Rodgers, and he's one of the few guys who can put a team on his back and get 10 wins. I don't see it being any different this season.
I got to run back to the NFC East, and I have to pick Tommy D, one of our dudes on Fury. And not fair, sorry, on 2 Minute Warning Wall. Also, one of the hosts on our MMA podcast, Pride Rules. And he has a question for you, Dullah. You stated that you think Philadelphia can win 12 games, right?
I do.
Does that also include preseason?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, 10 times do you throw shade?
Oh my god. We're talking 12 regular season games here. All right, let's not get it confused.
I'm gonna let Tommy slide on that one just because he knows McGregor's gonna get his ass kicked this Saturday. So I'll let him slide on that.
No, listen, you gotta understand something. Tommy D, great dude. He's a Raiders fan. Come on, Raiders fan. You know how they are.
When the Giants play the Raiders, we're deflating the football by 8 ounces.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Don't have anybody played the Madden game yet? Madden 18? Oh, it's great. The Raiders fan? My God.
Yeah, I got updated rosters.
Beast Mode
is out for 6 weeks.
I saw Beast Mode.
It's crazy.
Listen, I saw Beast Mode in the game. I ain't gonna see Beast Mode on the field. But I saw him in the game.
All right, we're going to the West now, right? So I can get this right.
Football never ends.